Hello everyone, I am Jessica Bukiron from BSc 2N and I will continue the report from Lesson 9, Love, Intimacy, and Relationships. Characterized remains abstract and obscure unless viewed in the context of human relationship. The Greek philosopher Aristotle has been widely quoted as referring to humans as social animals. So this means that we survive, thrive, and flourish when we are together, such that relating to other humans is not only a sentimental but also an evolutionary and a practical process. So below you can see the table uh, from A. So A is the traits that might attract you towards someone, and B, traits that might convince you to commit into a long-term stable relationship. Uh, so for example, from letter A, number 1 is, of course, you will attract to someone who has a sense of humor, friendliness, trustworthy, loyalty, and of course, patience. So in letter B, traits that might convince you to commit into a long-term stable relationship. So of course, if you want to have a long-term relationship or a stable relationship, uh, you have a serious relationship. So for example, number 1, you have a good communication with your partner, of course. Number 2 is honesty. Number 3 is mutual respect. Number 4 is trust. And of course, the last one is you love each other. Social connection is necessary for our growth as individuals. In certain cases, it also serves as a foundation for family life, which then provides us humans a venue for nurturance and care, as a platform where we can develop to our greatest potentials. In other words, it enables us to secure our social position and provides us human resources to implement our goals for ourselves and for the greater community. So, George Levinger in 1982 postulated that there are stages that intimate relationships go through. So, number 1 is acquaintance. Second is build up. Number 3, continuation or consolidation. Number 4, deterioration or decline. And number 5, ending or termination. Simply the ABCDE of intimate relationships. Number 1 is acquaintance. Human relationships start in acquaintanceship. We met up through circumstances and first learn about basic information about one another. Crucial at this stage is attraction. So, what does it take for a person to actually decide to be acquainted with one another? So, attraction can take place in an enabling environment. Uh, it can happen when uh, there are it can happen when there are repeated possibilities of interaction. So um, it can also happen when there is similarity, common preferences, interests, probably beliefs and values. The next one is build up. So number 2 is build up. So some acquaintanceship build up into deeper relationships. Frequency of interaction increases. Kinds of activities shared become diverse. The involved parties begin to introduce one another to each other's friends and families, thus making the social network larger and interconnected. This is the stage when two persons test their boundaries. So, um, their relationships uh, got got deeper, and to introduce their someones to friends and families. Uh, they they test before engaging fully, and so to commit in the serious relationship. Number three is consolidation and continuation. This stage is when people commits to a long-term relationship with one another, either through a personal agreement, exclusively of partnership, domestic partnership, or a social legal agreement, for example, marriage. So what what makes people commit to a relationship to the point of legitimizing it through marriage? So often people set standards that are sustainable, uh, to uh, meaning ability of each other to maintain a family or a household, readiness to raise the children, career, and of course the financial capacities. Number four is decline or deterioration. Unfortunately, some intimate partnerships are unable to sustain and maintain their commitments or attraction. For one, there may be a change in priorities between the individual couple, such that conjoint value of the partnership is not anymore sufficient. There may be infidelity, the breach of loyalty and promises as agreed upon by both individuals. So, for example, if you're someone has a third party or a marital affairs, so in other words, maybe reconcilable differences which are already harming each individual and the partnership as a while. So most of the time couples argued and decline their relationships to someone. Next is ending. So finally, for those intimate partnerships who are unable to address the causes and circumstances leading to the deterioration of their relationship, the stages culminate into ending or termination of the agreements made. So, either personal or social legal, through informal or formal means. So, when we say informal, for example, it is a collective decision to end the relationship, or for formal, uh, marriage or marriage dissolution. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.